right, man. I think Troy Weaver's job should be on the line this season. You know, they got a coach that him and Tom Gores picked together. You know, he done had a few drafts under his belt. What we going on the third one? Or is it the fourth? I think it's the third draft. 2020, Hayes, Stewart, Bay, all bust in Detroit. Yeah, I said it. The next year was Cade Cunningham. The following, so the next year was Cade Cunningham. The jury's still out on him. B. Tyler gonna be mad that I said that, but I said just being honest, you know. The jury's still out. You know, people might say, "Oh man, you're unfair." CJ, I'm saying, seemed to be a good player, but you know, been injured. He won in Detroit. Now it's kind of started and kind of turned that corner, at least statistically wise, in playing games. And then you had Ivy and Dern. See what they do this year. And then you had a Short Thompson this year, which Marcus Sasser. So I mean, every year he had multiple draft picks besides the Cade Cunningham year. You know, and I had to be honest about the draft picks. Really, it's hard to tell. I felt in 2020 he struck out completely. The following year, don't kind of know where Cade at with it. You know, physically, I think if he check out, I think he showed enough talent wise to be like he gonna be an all-star. You know, and I think the next question is if he can stay healthy, he at an all-star level, can he be the best player on a championship caliber team? That's the next question that he got to answer if he able to get healthy, in my opinion. Ivy and Dern, some people believe Dern might be the best out of all of them. You can see why. Physically, he just looked the part. You know, Ivy had a lot of promise last year. I think he would kind of play that Dwayne Wade role to Cade Cunningham, kind of like LeBron distributor type role, but I think Cade is less dependent in a perfect world, or if everything go right, Cade is less dependent on having a ball in his hands. That's what probably make it work a lot for Ivy. And Short Thompson just seemed to be, you know, some people might say, oh, he might be Isaac Okoro or Patrick Williams, a guy that may never develop a jump shot and, you know, just be a really good defensive player. I mean, if he developed a jump shot, I just think it's over with at that point. Like, he may go down as one of the better Pistons. So they got a lot of talent, but it ain't been able to mesh together. And a lot of the stuff that gave Troy Weaver a pass, for me specifically, was been that he didn't get the opportunity to pick his own coach. And now they got a guy, Monty Williams. And then also, you know, health-wise, you know, his durability of some of the players that's been out there, so if they can stay healthy. I think them being healthy alone account for 10 games, 10 wins. I think a competent coach accounts for another additional 10 wins. So, quite frankly, we're looking at a 37 game, win season somewhere around the 40 mark. I think anything above 35, he should be safe. Especially if they finish the season off strong, he should be safe. But I think to be honest, he's been a better drafter. I mean, have there been some clear misses there? Absolutely. In 2020, it was he missed 3 times. Halliburton, Maxey, and Bain. You probably won't draft all 3 of those guys though, because they play the same position. A couple of them guys play the same position. You probably still take Bay or somebody else. So, but then again, like I said before, when you first doing something, you're not gonna be the best. But I think he got better at Cade. He got better at Ivy, Dern. I like Short Thompson. I had him behind Taylor Hendricks and Cam Whitmore, but Cam Whitmore had an injury. So, yeah, so he had an injury. But I think that's kind of what dropped him down. But yeah, I do think like his seat is burning hot this year. There's no way you can continue to sell a team if they still around the 20 win mark. I don't think you can sell that. I think anything less than 35 games, I think it's a fireable. He got to get fired. You drafted the guys who had durability issues. You did that. And everybody tend to have that issue in the NBA right now. These young guys being durable, and you hear about people, young people having health issues and all this stuff. A lot of it got to do with the food. And a lot of people can't make an obvious correlation is what you eating. And like I said before, you can eat a great thing and it can turn into a bad thing. So if you're eating a lot of a bad thing, guess what? It's a horrible thing. you know. So got to be a balance in the American diet. People say, well, these guys are fit, they lean, and obviously it could be other things going on, but still, what you put in your body, it fuels your body, no matter how you slice the cake. So your car maybe be able to take 87 gas, but this is a 93 type of gas. What's the next one? 89 type of gas to go in your car. You put 87, yeah, it's running, but it ain't running at its full potential. That's how you gotta look at the body. And a lot of the even the great food. That's the reasons you don't eat seedless fruit. Is because they spray with all these they have to spray with excessive pesticides and all these other chemicals on the fruit. I think most of those chemicals help preserve the fruit or something without the seed. But those chemicals they especially spray on seedless fruit to remove the seeds and all that other type of shit. Excuse my language. It's linked to cancer and other dangerous diseases. So you got to look at the American diet and look at the FDA and all that. Their standards are significantly lower than in other countries. In other countries, pork is banned. It's banished. You go to jail for eating pork. Our meat grade, they cutting cancerous parts off the meat. Butchers. Our meat grade is below, or in a lot of other countries is below. So it's the diet. And not to say some of the other conspiracy theories of what they shoving in some of these vegetables and fruits and some of these other produce. So you got to make sure you got a balance. Healthy balance. And no matter how lean and fit you are, and people say having chest issues and heart attacks, all that's due to, the meat is not natural. It's already processed. So, something to look at. But yeah, he definitely, his seat should be hot this year. You done had 4 drafts here. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. Now you got a competent head coach I spent a lot of money on. His seat should be burning the fuck up hot. It should be on the hot seat. So yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Once again, peace.